Welcome everyone to chat with the OTech Pros. We've got a good crowd here. We just opened and I see people waiting, and that's exciting for us that we know we have an enthusiastic following, and we are looking forward to hearing from you. And today we have Oliver Fonte and we have Collins Mana to speak with you. It's an open discussion, no specific topic. We kind of roll with it and see where our inspiration takes us. So we're going to begin with who? Who's going to start today?
Yeah. Hi everybody. Thank you guys and for being here. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank Lynn, thank my brother Collins that we are here today. We are fired up. Our CEO has been out twice, and there are a lot of information that we are going to pass over to analyze it in our own way, or and try to see if we can break it down to you guys, to our brothers, the founders, the Unpassive Air, and being that my body is fired up. I just want to say something that touches my heart yesterday when the CEO talked that he was born to help humanity. That one touches my heart. And he has been doing that even before Unpassive was formed, 2018. You know, he gave us a story that he was when he was working in California, and he went to, I think it's a grocery store or 7-Eleven, one of these stores, and they wanted to trash food. He went and collected the food and went to the homeless. That one touches my heart. He talk how he goes to grocery store summer period when it's hot. He'll go and buy water with the wife and the son. They'll go and be sharing. Then look at what he's doing to us. When you listen to him and when you listen to what he said yesterday, that part really touches me. And I said, let me share it also, and to thank him for what he's doing to us, and to thank the techs in Hyderabad, what they are doing, to also thank Mohammed Kamal, and I want to say happy birthday again to our CEO, Collins. Take it from there.
Thank you, bro. Yes, greetings to our only sister in the house, Lynn Nakamoto. And, just want to greet all those who are online watching us. Hope you're having a great day. And just want to know, and I believe you guys are having a great time after listening to our CEO. That was one of the super webinar where our CEO look at us eyeball to eyeball and deliver everything. What else can we get from our CEO? A humble man, who came in and start. What did he say? He said, I'm Ash Mufara, and I'm here to change your life. I'm here to change your life if you will want me to. It means we have to give a hand to our CEO. Because if you don't want the CEO to change your life, then there is no way the CEO can change your life. But he is here, as my brother Oliver said, I was born, he was born. This is a mission. I was born to do this. This is the only thing I can do. And he go about and say, is to say again, he move forward to say, I don't really, nothing really bothers me if you get richer than me, because that is the assignment that God has put in his own heart. If someone says something like this, I was really touched. Even I was in tears when I watched Unpassive 360 and Mr. Ash Mufara saying this. Honestly, that was the first time tears run down my eyes after I lost my own sister. I've never cried in my life. I can feel pain, but never. But yesterday I was looking at Maddie. I saw Maddie put, Maddie was just looking up in heaven and said, oh my God. Red Reference was even chilled when Ash was delivering this speech. And I know those who watch it, I was touched and I pointed, I said, go and listen to what Mr. Ash. There are people that God are giving them special assignment, and he said, nothing really moves me. It's not about of money. It's about changing humanity, bring change to the world. So if tomorrow I'm not there anymore, I can stand and be boastful. Even my own spirit will say, yes, I've played my own part. Who else can do this? There are people who have said this. I said, nobody. It will never, ever happen again, in this life. Because sometimes we have said this, people think we are joking. Yes, you can come and build Unpassive, even 20 Unpassive. But do you have the heart for humanity? That is the difference between Unpassive and any other company, the heart for humanity. Are you able to bring poor people to come and dine with you, those who are struggling, for $97, which is nothing as compared to the value of unpassive? Can you do that? That is what we're talking about, the difference of unpassive against the odd, those who are there to make their money. There is nobody who can do it. There are people who are designed for special assignment, and thank God we are in unpassive witnessing this particular company happening in our own very eyes, to see the transformation, where all of us will stand in the love of brotherhood to shake our hand and say, yes, we did it. A CEO who will sit back when you say thank you, you say, no, thank you for doing that. CEO are always appreciating the founders. Every time you give thank you to Mr. Alfred, I say, no, thank you for being there with me. Never it will ever happen, a CEO thanking you. It was really a joy to watch our CEO, both on Tuesday and on Wednesday on Passive 360. And this is the first I said, you know what? He never wanted to say this in the beginning, because it's like he is trying to lure people to come into unpassive. But that Tuesday, he said, this is the time I will tell you true story, because now the door is shut. Nobody can come in. I want to tell you the truth about unpassive. And it was amazing. If you didn't get it, then I don't know what else we can say. Maybe you can tell us the language you speak, then we will find somebody to translate it, because it is just crazy and crazy and crazy. Lynn, take it over from me, because it's just like I'm just fired up.
We're all fired up, and it's even difficult to sleep. I know a lot of us are not resting well because we're constantly thinking about unpassive and what's coming up ahead. We are so excited. Let's hear from our group here today. We have Delphine Stegman saying, I deeply appreciate our CEO, Mr. Ash, and members of the team. And we have David Rosazzi saying hi to Lynn and Rob. Marcian says happy birthday to James Black. See, we are all family, so you can hear the chat. It's very comfortable, like we're talking with good friends that we've known for many years. And we have Akram Hussein saying, nice to see everyone. Lots of greetings in the group. James says, hi, Marcian. And we have Alfred saying, hello, OTech Pros. Keep it up. And we have Daryl saying, hi, Marty and everyone. Such a great webinar yesterday. Fawn Willie says, congratulations to the OTech Pros team and to our great CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarah, for making all these activities of change possible for humanity. Madame Mishra says, J-Ho, we are sure in it to win it with all the founders. Theodore Williams says, Mr. Ash is special. Alex says, Ash Mufarah changed my life. And we have Charlotte Petrina says, I really enjoy listening to Collins. Oh, what a nice compliment, Collins. Isn't that nice? Yeah. And Daryl says, hi, Marty and everyone. It's such a great webinar. Oh, I think I said that already. Someone's saying hello to us. Roy Davis is greeting Myra. And we have John Barilla saying, the Guardians are here and on duty while enjoying the live from OTech Pros. Who are the Guardians? These are the volunteer founders who watch our YouTube chats and make sure that the behavior is appropriate, and they get rid of trolls, block people as necessary, and just keep everybody being appropriate and positive. And they do it all from the depths of their heart. No pay, let me tell you. It's all because they want to. So we want to thank John and his crew for what they do for all these different webinars and shows. Thank you. Back to you, Oliver.
Yes, thank you, Mr. John Barrera. Thank you for being here to be our guardian, and enjoy being your friend and enjoy seeing what you guys are doing. I want to say thank you again. Yes, Mr. Ash Mufarah is our friend. Mr. Ash Mufarah wants to change our life. Not only the 1.4 million of us, our life, but the life of at least the founders that are in 196 countries that will comply. When you look into unpassive, you look at what Mr. Ash Mufarah told us yesterday and on Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yes. In fact, our life, we should not think about anything that concerns finance. We should start upgrade our dreams, reverse it and upgrade it again, and start thinking how we're going to help humanity, you know, our neighborhoods, you know, because our life is already ready made. Our life is already ready made and guaranteed, and our own generation to come. A dynasty that Mr. Ash has, is building for us, you know, is is something that we can't talk about. Unpassive is the digital disruptive masterpiece company. Yes, we are. Is that digital disruptive masterpiece company? Because when you look at everything that the CEO has put together, then when he even talk about this, when you look at the structure that he has put. 12 products will be going out end of this month. 12 above market value. 12. Tell me which company that started with 12 products going out. No one, never heard of. Then the products that will be going out first, Omail, Onet, and um O3, maybe O Bless also becoming. Then the biggest part of it that I got was O Connect. O Connect is going to be the one that he said is going to be our domain package that comes along with the hosting and with the web admin, and it's mandatory for everybody, the 1.4 million of us. I don't know if people get it. If you know what that means. That is the pay product that all of us, it is mandatory for all of us, all the 1.4, it's a must. And it's among our domain package. Therefore, it's a must that we're going to have it. And you know what O Connect is going to do? All the other providers out there, they'll be crying, because O Connect is the masterpiece, is the above market value. That is our own Zoom. That is our own Skype. That is our own Cisco WebEx. That is our own Microsoft Teams. When you look at when he showed us that on that day, O Connect, look at the brightness, look at the interface. Everything is in front of you. There's nothing that you want to go and look at. Everything you see it, everything you click here, you get it. You click here, you get it. Then the colors that are there, you can't beat it. Then the whole world can be in there concurrently. The system will not blink. The system will still be perfect looking at you. That is why Mr. Ash Bufara said that we must have our own data center. Because if we would have been using any other provider data center, Unpassive would have been working money for them, because they are going to suck the blood out of us by paying all those fees, paying all those charges. So but we have control now. We have control over everything Unpassive. We have control over everything Unpassive. And he said it is mandatory. It is going to be the domain package O Connect with the other free products. And this is going to happen before the big day, the World Cup. That World Cup one, oh my God. I think you people can, those that are in America, I know they don't know much about World Cup. That is the most prestigious sport on this planet. It's going to carry 5 billion people are going to watch World Cup. In America, they call it soccer. It is more than Super Bowl. Let me say this: it's more than Super Bowl in America. It's more than cricket final tournament, international tournament. 5 billion people, and 3 million people will watch it live in the stadiums on different days. 64 matches. I don't know the amount of countries that are going to come. This is big. Dear founders, my brothers and sisters, you will sit in your house, in your living room or your parlor, your couch. You watch Unpassive displaying in the stadium. You will see O Connect, you will see O Staff, all of them coming out on the big screen. How joy, how prestigious can that be? And that is why I'm so proud and privileged to be a founder. I'm so proud and privileged to be a founder, because this is the timing. It comes at the time. The timing is the perfect one, the perfect timing that we are going live to the public. And Mr. Ash Mufara took us again to the World Cup, to be one of the sponsors of it. Is official. It is official. We should be proud of ourselves. We should be proud of our CEO. Be proud of Mohammed Kamal. Be proud of the tech team in Hyderabad for all the good work that that they are doing. We are sleeping, doing our stuff, going out, enjoying ourselves. They are working. All what we need to do, we should pray for them. We should pray for them for that are doing this perfect work job that they are doing. For example, out of the 5 billion, if we do have 15, 20%, or even half of that 5 billion people watching, because everybody will use unpassive product, like Barbara Collins will always say, you like it or not, you use it. You use it. You use it. Is it all mail that you will not use? Is it all net that you will not use? Is it all pan that you will not use? We can name it, and these are free products. So our target is the 7+ billion people all over the world, not the 5 billion that access the internet. There's 7 billion people that on this planet Earth will use unpassive product. They will. They have no choice. Like my brother Collins will say again, that we use all mail or Gmail. We are obliged to use it. But now we have a superior disruptive product that is coming, all of our products that are coming out. Why would you use it? Why would you want to use the other product that when you call, your line B is being interrupted, they kick you out? Or they kick you out. Why wouldn't you use a superior product that you want to, there's no interruption on your phone call? I can call Cameroon, call any part in Africa. My lines is not going to be interrupted. The network is going to be perfect. Tell me why you will not use it. Tell me why you will not use all mail. That I don't need to touch the keyboard. I can just talk and send the email. Tell me why you will not use all mail. Tell me. You know, we can name these products and name them. Security is bam. Good, perfect. We just want to say we thank our CEO, and we'll still continue to pray for him. I will still continue to wish him happy birthday, and we also wish him good health and wisdom. Collins.
Thank you, bro. You just fire me up. You've touched a lot of the products. I just want those who are joining us, please continue to share, and always go to your back office. That's the only thing we can do. The only duty is to always log onto our back office. There is nothing else, because all the heavy lifting is being done by the tech team and our CEO. Our CEO doesn't even have a life anymore. He said it yesterday. That we are not sharing on the amount that they are putting to run the business. That's true. We are sleeping, we are going, enjoying ourselves, but he is spending sleepless night for humanity. But it's something that he has received it with grace, because he loves what he is doing. He is not complaining, but he's building it because of us. Why won't us, all of us, be rejoice and be glad in it? Because it's part of the stuff. The only duty is to go to your back office, read what is there. Let me touch on to O Connect. My brother Oliver talk about O Connect. Our CEO talk about O Connect, and talk about the concurrent usage of O Connect. I know that word concurrent is more of an IT term. I'll break it down here so people can understand. So what our CEO was trying to explain, that what he explained and what it means was, he said it's unlimited. It means the way O Connect is structured. I was really shivering when he said that, because most of the other companies, like we talk with Cisco, WebEx, Oliver said, and Zoom, Team, if you run it concurrently, what our CEO is trying to explain is, for instance, you can have 100 webinars or 1 million or billion webinars running simultaneously. Concurrent means simultaneously, 1 second a minute. I'm having a Zoom conference here. Oliver is having Zoom conference in America. Lynn Nakamoto is having Zoom. We are using, all of us are using the same word, O Connect. O Connect will not blink. So 1 billion people, they have just logged in. The reason we have our data center, because that is huge volume of data. Not only data, pictures, document sharing, all of those things. Where are all those data going? Is going what? Into the data center. Data center accommodate that. With Zoom, if you have 1 million, we don't know how many, but sometimes you are sitting in a meeting and you see you are freezing and all of those things. It is because of the simultaneous meeting that are going across the globe. Sometimes the system, the server cannot handle it. The server cannot handle that, and that is why you are sitting in a meeting. Sometimes it can just shut you off or you are freezing. But we are talking about unlimited meetings that can be running simultaneously. You are having like 20,000 meetings using O Connect in United Kingdom. 20,000 is going on in America. Not the people, meetings, Zoom that you've logged in. Then now, what is what I've done? Come into a single meeting. More than 20,000 people can be hosted on that meeting, and now they want to make it unlimited. So they have finished unlimited hosting of meetings across the globe using O Connect. Now, per Zoom, per meeting, what they are trying to do now, they are pushing it to now is 20,000 plus. What we saw yesterday, 20,000 plus per meetings in multiple meetings. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. Multiple meetings running, and then per single meeting, 20,000 hostage of users sitting there listening to meetings. What does that tell you? It blows your mind. So we are the CEO have done with unlimited usage. Whether you are using, they don't care if 1 billion people are running meetings using O Connect. Now coming to the meetings that we are sitting, say we are sitting now, we are using O Connect. This O Connect we are sitting now can host 20,000 plus, and it will not blink. So just imagine if 1 billion meetings running and each meeting has 20,000 plus. That's what you have to start to think. And that is the technology behind. You have 1 billion meeting running and each meeting has 20,000 people on it. Not only that, we document and everything. That is the madness of O Connect. And the picture, the brightness, and my brother Oliver always talk about fiber optic, everything shining, no glitches. And that's why he said we must get it right. And this is the stage we are now. And now what they are trying to do now is to make each meeting unlimited. So a meeting can host 1 million people and then 20 billion meetings running simultaneously, and one meeting can host 1 billion people. They don't care. Unlimited. Think about that. Think about it again. I don't know if someone listening to what I'm saying. It is crazy. Zoom will shut per second. After 15,000 or 14,000, Zoom will shut down. But we're talking about O Connect. This is the thing I wanted to pass here. When I still said this, he said, I don't know if, he said the OTech Pro guys, go and explain this thing. This is what I'm talking about, O Connect. Let us look at the user interface. I will still talk about what? It said they have trained a couple of engineers to go and study, to be certified CUA. CUA means Certified Usability Analyst. You can call it user interface. You can call it user experience. What we are seeing in on-passing, the back of, when I still demonstrate all those, the screen we're watching, we said, my goodness, this is beautiful. That is user experience. There are people who are certified to design it. They make sure they design it, they show it to us. So say, wow, this is beautiful. Before the developers, the programmers will code that particular functions you are seeing there, moving the screen seamlessly, one page to the other. You can just glide it like it's like tomatoes, eat it like tomato. That is the guys who are doing that for us on our behalf. They are called Certified Usability Analysts. They are the one who design all of those things, because you cannot go to a customer. They look into the customer eyes and said, if we design this, they will love it. They look from the customer point of view and said, you know what, most companies don't have it. That is the truth. Most company, very few company will have someone who is a certified usability analyst. Most companies don't have it. You go maybe major company, on passive is coming, training people. Just see where our CEO is going. Look in the horizon and said, you know what, we need ABC because we want to be on top of our game. We want to grow, keep the ball rolling, making sure we have expert in every dimension in the company. It is mind-blowing. I will throw it back to Antilin. Take it over from me. I don't know if I make sense. All right.
That's mind-blowing, because that means that We're doing something that no other company would even try to attempt to do. And we're breaking new ground, making new records or breaking records. So it's something to be very proud of. And it's not as if some company can say, okay, we're going to do what Unpassive is doing. It's not that easy. And we talk about the fact that Unpassive will truly have no competition, in our opinion, right? Would you guys agree with that? We will have no
Yep.
competition.
Yep.
All righty. So let's hear some comments from our group here. Wonderful. We want to thank Daniel Lee for his super sticker. We appreciate it. It's not necessary, but we appreciate that. We have Yasmin Osman saying, the Unpassive Empire is a new innovation of humanity to be learned and continued with legacy thanks to Ash. We have Myra Aquino quoting Oliver Fonte, his very famous quote, which is, "We are fine." And I like how she did a hashtag, and we're going to see that everywhere. I guarantee you. It's going to be written in books too. That's pretty cool. And we have Nkosinathi Batha saying, "Hi, Lynn, can you guys explain to me the concept of hybrid data center? Are we the only ones to have it?" So I'll go ahead and let Collins or Oliver take that one now.
Collins, you want to go? Then I come in.
Yeah, if you want to go, you can go.
Hybrid. Let me say this. Where our data center now is in fact, it's I don't know how to put it. Remember when they moved our data from AWS, they migrated it to the cloud. From the cloud, they drop it down to multi-regions. Multi-regions now, they drop it now down to our on-prem. On-prem means in the building or where the office is, with the servers them there. Then he also said we are going to have mobile data center. That is hybrid, means from cloud, multi-regions, on-prem. That is hybrid. So then now the multi-regions now is all over the world. You have access to it no matter where you are on this planet Earth. You have access so long as you are within Unpassive data center. You have access. You have access to our data. You have access. When you have when they give you access, or you come and get our products, you have access to our data center. No matter where you are, the system will not drop down. The system will not go anywhere. So that is what we call hybrid, from cloud, multi-regions, on-prem, which is powerful. Then mobile. I've not heard that another data center they do have mobile. And the CEO promised us that the second data that is coming, he calls it the beast, and it's going to be the biggest. The biggest. And remember that when he says something, it's already in process. Before he opens his mouth to say it, know that either the other is done, or it's about to be done. And then the technology that is involved within our data center, from the internet protocol version 4 to version 6, that is also hybrid, because it moved from version 4 to version 6. That is hybrid also. So you see that our data center has hybrid backup power, backup internet. So if this one fails, this one picks up, and you will not even realize that something has happened. You will not even realize it, because the technology that is connected. When you look at when we look at the products them that he showed us from OMail, ONet, and OConnect, look at the brightness. Like my brother Collins just mentioned also. It's a fiber optic cable that is connected from they use fiber optic cable to connect to our servers. Then the speed now comes on the laser that is on top of the fiber optic. So when you look into our technology, how can you compete? How can you compete? Within 3 weeks, our CEO extended our multi-region back to back. The last extension, we didn't even realize it. The last extension, we didn't even realize it. So what does that tell you? on passive. I think the second person that will be coming behind us when it comes to any company. I think I don't know. The gap will be wide. The gap will be far away from them. We are on passive eagles that we are always at the top. When you want to come closer to us, we move higher. You know.
Beautiful.
Then
Beautiful.
we also have they see also talk about why we are the first company. We are the first company to have AI whiteboard. That is amazing. This is something that, whiteboard is when you are writing, like he said, wherever he wants to explain things to them, he writes, and it's not clear. So our techs in Hyderabad said they should go and do something for him. So now he can easily draw. By the time he wants to put zero, it has really knows that he wants to write the zero. The zero just comes out, and it's AI. It's AI. Collins, please, can you also take it and compete about the whiteboard?
Yeah. Yeah. The whiteboard is crazy. Yeah. Just to like touch a little bit on the hybrid, our brother or whoever asks. I'll give a simple analogy. You have a car, right, which is using petrol and electric. That is hybrid car. So you can switch between the petrol. So if your petrol finished, the hybrid, the electric behind it will kick in, and you can still drive again. So it helps to save energy. So when they talk about hybrid, the hybrid data center is just a combination, as my brother Oliver said, the combination of on-premises, where the data is rest, in the house, like the servers and rack and the cloud. So the combination, so data can be shared between the cloud and the premises where the data is rest. When they build what is data center is just what is a house where you have rack and servers. They are just in there with wires, cables, fiber optic, everything, laser technology. They are all there. It's just a building with all these servers. They are all in there. Now, cloud is just where you can still store data. So when you have this combination where data and application can be shared, it is called hybrid. So you can use data from the cloud, and you can use data from the premises where it's coming from, the rack and services. That's just what it means by hybrid, sharing data between those two. Now, let's look at in a layman way. That's why I just want to explain. I don't want to go deep into the technical word. It's just like sharing between those two, cloud and the physical storage facility called the servers and the racks. Now, let's look at whiteboard. Our brother talk about, Oliver have just explained whiteboard. AI whiteboard technology. How does the whiteboard is the first company, IT company with AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning whiteboard. So for instance, I can be talking with Lynn, we have the whiteboard chat. The moment I take my pen and I want to draw something, the system already understands what I want to do, and it will navigate me to do it perfectly. So even if I'm trying to go wrong, the system will direct me that this is the best way. This is the way. They look at me, the system think ahead of me and will always direct me, guide me to do the right thing. Never ever heard of, never been done before. It is AI technology in the making. Artificial intelligence in the making. So it always look at you, because when we talk about machine learning, machine have already learned our behavior and is behaving like humans. So the moment you want to do something, it guides you and you get it perfectly. The first company with whiteboard. So we can look at our technology. That is a game changer. A game changer in artificial intelligence technology, which we are having in-house. Lot of companies will come for this. They'll say, we want that your whiteboard. Can you give us? This is something that will bring even revenue more. So we are talking about products, like Bro have talked about products. We can stay here and talk about the products, but one thing I want to explain and make our founders and those who are watching to know, our products are all disruptive. They are all automated. They are all integrated with a single sign-on. So it means when you come, whether you use mail and you get into on-passive, you will see free products. You will see what you can pay and what you can use for free. Get into it and you are in. So whether you share net, the person log in and sign in and subscribe, the person will get onto that board where you will see most of our ecosystem. Those products that you can sell. So, maybe I like this. Maybe I like this. Oh, this is free. And that's how they get hooked up into everything. They see the whole building. It's like you come for a cup of coffee, they give you the whole supermarket. Some of them are free and some of them you can buy them. That is the beauty about OnPassive. And there is just nowhere you can find this. It will never happen again. Has never been done, and it will never happen. Sometimes I used to say this. People think like, oh, maybe you are joking. To get something for humanity where someone will give you for humanity, those type of people are few you cannot see them. They are not common. No, let's look at our one of the I want to touch. Sometimes when we look at our interface, the user interface, what Mr. Alfred demo to us last time, everyone was crying. The colors are beautiful. Oh, it's just that you can eat it. I always say this thing. I said, when you see technology or a product that is so easy to navigate around, when they show you the back end, it is crazy, difficult to build. But when you see a product that is so difficult to use, you are looking at this button, you cannot find it. The back end is easy because they just make it easily and they throw something in the market and said, you users, go and figure out yourself. We don't care about you. Give us the money. That is what is happening. They don't take time to put everything together. But Mr. Ash Mufara said, you know what? I will not put this. I want it my way because I can see the future. I know what people want. I want the difficult way because the only thing in life, the hard way is the only way. The hard way is the only. Just imagine, have you found us sit for 1 second and ask yourself this question? What if, God forbid, it fails? All of us will murder Mr. Ash Mufara. Oh, what we read on the internet is true. Oh, that man is this. But when it succeeds, we will take the glory. We'll say we did it. Our 4 years was not in vain. We'll even forget about the person who even built the whole thing for us. I always say this question. I said, Jesus healed 10 lepers. Only one came back and tell him thank you. Where was the 9? The rest, the 9. They went and they were celebrating, singing praises, dancing, drinking. Only one came back and said thank you. What I will say when I go back to what my brother Frank said last time, he said, I have removed patience and I've reversed my mind with gratefulness. He said, I will forever be grateful to Mr. Ash Mufara because there is no vocabulary again as patient. Now is gratefulness. So we just have to be grateful to what we are seeing because we are witnessing history in the making. History in the making. Honestly, I know some of the founders have never ever been in a position where you become a founder and then you look at history in the making. But when you look at those who are in the technology world, it is pain to build. And that's why Mr. Ashford made the statement that the engineers in Hyderabad, they are celebrating every day because they are seeing the works of their own hand come to fruition. They are seeing what they have built from nothing come to life. And that's why they are celebrating. We have been there, I've been there, where I look at product from scratch, and the day they want to release it, we were celebrating in the office. We said, my goodness, we have done it. You understand? This is what is happening. I can really see it coming. And if you are a founder, you are not in that position to celebrate that. You are the first fruit, the firstborn to see this product before it goes out. You have put your signature on it. Be it O-Mail or Connect, you are the first. You are the first to see it before it goes out. We are the first to see it before it goes out. You know, people will be crying for ONET and you will sit back. You said, I saw ONET. It's like when we look at London here, all the bridges. Look at the name. It was built by Mr. So and so. The name, they are all there. We have put our signature on all of these products. And this is the beauty of OnPassive, that Mr. Andra gave us that opportunity to write our signature on everything before it goes out. You, the world will know you because it is you that will promote. They are promoting OnPassive through you. Nobody can come to OnPassive except through you. Like the Bible said, nobody can go to the Father except through all the prophets. This is it. This is what is happening in front of us. that you cannot come to Mr. Ash Mufara except through the founders. We have to be grateful because what is coming, we are witnessing history in the making. World Cup is crazy. How many people are watching World Cup? 5 billion people are watching World Cup, and OnPassive will be there. We'll see it in TVs, see it in whatever we can see, and I'll be watching World Cup. How many teams? 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks or 1 month. World Cup alone, running. 8 groups, 4 teams in a group, and you get only 1 winner. Do you know the winner? OnPassive is the winner of the World Cup. I will leave it there. Lynn, take it over from me.
All right. We got some excited people here in the chat. We have Theodore Williams saying, Tech Pros, you guys are off the chart. And we have Victoria saying, boom, mind-blowing performance, Collins. All that you are trying to explain to us. We are so blessed to be OnPassive founders. Thanks to our CEO, Ash Mufara. And we have Christabel saying, well explained. Thanks again, Mr. Collins. Happy birthday, John Barilla from Quito. And we have someone all the way out from in Morocco with us. Welcome. Facebook users are also part of this show. They don't show their name, but we see their comments. If you want us to know who you are, you have to say your name. Then we will know. Aaron Frost says, thank you, OTech Pros. Faith says, hello, everyone. And we have Sanjeev saying namaste to everyone from Sanjeev Dua, Mumbai, India. And we have greetings to us from Tarak. Welcome. Tiana, all the way from Hawaii, says, fire, fire, boom, in it to win it, boom. Excitement. Thank you. Great webinar on Passive Chat with OTech Pros. I am happy to be here. Thank you, OTech, and thank you, our CEO. Back to you, Oliver.
Yes. Just want to thank again everybody. Please, OnPassive is not a done deal. It is done. It's done. It's not a done deal. It's done. We should have that behind our mind. Before we used to say it's a done deal. When I heard the CEO say that yesterday, that it's done. It's done. You know, because now we are talking counting by days or weeks to go. To go in. Because we have different steps to take with some process, to follow, like before we activate our account, KYC and the rest, and the free products that are going to be out that we are going to have access to. We have to navigate to onpassive.com. Not only that, when we navigate, we have to come in with ome.ai, So it's a process that any moment I'm seeing that the CEO is going to come to talk to us. To talk to us about it. And then there's one thing also that the CEO said, that all products are going to have their own link. If you look into what he said and you wrap your head around this, that each and every product is going to have their own link. That is traffic we are talking about. I don't want to go into that. That's not my domain on traffic. I'm not a marketer. I don't want to talk about it. But just know that with that, we are fine. With that, we are fine. Then when you look into the technology also, when you look into the technology, we always talk, we are the techies. When you look into the technology that surround us on Passivians, our data center, our offices in Hyderabad, the traffic, the marketing, the branding, we are sophisticated and secured. We are sophisticated and secured. Tell me why I will not say that we are fine 24/7 around the clock. Because being out as a techie guy and try to visualize what is going on behind the scene and look into it in my own work environment, it's crazy what those guys in Hyderabad are doing. It's crazy. It is crazy. Just to put the AI, to integrate AI into the products, the 100% artificial intelligence, the 100% automation also. The first company that is going to come out with a product that is 100% AI OnPassive. The first company that is going to develop an AI whiteboard OnPassive. Tell me. The first company that is going to create disruptive products, AI, automation, integration, OnPassive. Tell me. Where do you want us to start? The only company that has started from zero, from day one, with a data center, OnPassive. with sophisticated equipment, technology that is combined, is connected to our data center. The only company, the smartest company that you can think of on this planet Earth is OnPassive. It's OnPassive. Tell me, our CEO is smart guy. A smart guy. He looked into all the products that are in the market today. He went and he looked at their gaps, the gaps that they have. Then he said, okay, let me go to my drawing board. He went to his drawing board. He said, okay, this product is not in the market. They have this, they don't have this, they don't have this. He called his guys in Hyderabad. Please, I need this. Embedded it with AI. That is why we are in flying colors. That is why we are in flying colors. Today we can say that we have SSS, secure and sophisticated products, disruptive, above market value. And guess what? Our products is what is going to kill us. Our products is what is going to, that traffic, that massive traffic that will come. I always like to say what colleagues always like to say, that aroma, customers, they will smell it. Our virtual mall will be jamming with traffic. And that is how our pocket, the money, the dollars, will be swelling. But please, use the dollars that will come in to impact lives, to touch lives. The only crowdfunding, oh bless, that is free with everything. Crowdfunding that are out there is the highest market that you can think, multi-billion-dollar industry, where other CEOs, they live lavish life because of the money that people come and pay if they want to subscribe to use their crowdfunding. But OnPassive crowdfunding is free. Everything free. Everything free. You come, you want to get your money, people contribute, you take your money 100%. You come in, you will not pay a dime. The cost comes back to the company, to OnPassive. Tell me, why are we not going to be the superior? The digital transformation world, the technology world, OnPassive has engulfed it. We've taken over the technology world. And we are not yet in the market. Then when we get to the market, tell me what is going to happen. Please, we should prepare ourselves. We should prepare ourselves, because what is coming? You look into your wallet and you start crying. You look into your wallet and you start to cry. Because this is just the 1% that we know. Then if we know even 10 or 20%, I think some of us will not be able to sleep. Because since last week we cannot sleep with all the information that the CEO came and pour or throw into us. Because it's our products that speaks. I always have a formula that I always like to talk about. Products plus traffic plus unlimited equals to sales and money. Simple. Because without our product, we cannot sit here and talk. And the CEO told us last time that if it's that he wants to create the same products that are in the market, then he won't have. So, but now we have the products. I know we are soon getting to our time, and we are above the time. Collins, take it.
Thank you, Oliver. Yeah, that was great. You know, Oliver talk about product, price, everything. I always go value, price, you know, Molas. You provide value, everyone will come. Just give value. People want value. Value is a product, you know, and most time, you know, most people will look at it and say, no, why can't we just go to the market? Let's start to sell. What are you selling? Ask yourself, what are you selling? You cannot point people to an empty building and say, go there is something there. When they go, what would they say? They come back and they tell you, you're a liar. We went there and there was nothing. So you need to put something, then you can send people. Mr. Ash Mofara, our CEO, he's a guru, he's a master in marketing. When he comes, traffic driving, he can point even 100 million or 1 billion people to a site, said, go there, there is something there. Then he knows very well that if you don't provide value, when they go and there is nothing, they will turn back, and they will never come again. But he wanted something that when people take a look and he pointed them to that direction, when they go, they will just stop. They will not come back. They will say, you know what? I've seen it. I love it. And I'm staying. That is all what he is doing. Make sure everything is right. In IT, they say, get it right first time. First time, we have only one bullet in our gun. We don't have to miss, because it's like you are targeting the market. Once you shoot it there, you take a shot, you want everything to fall back on you. That is what Mr. Ashmufara is doing. One bullet in our gun. When we take the first shot, that will be the first and the last shot. And it will pull millions or billions of customers. And they will come again. They will come and they will never want to go. Because what? We have the value. OnPassive is provided the well with the value. It will provide the well with so much value, where people will be looking at it and say, I'm getting too much for just a moderate price. Human beings as we are, we always want too much for less. Mr. Ashmufara is ready to give us too much for a moderate price. Where you will look around, he said, no, there is nothing like OnPassive. Because OnPassive is the more. It is the place to be. Because if you are not in OnPassive, I don't know where you are. Sometimes I know a lot of people, I always said, you don't have to be a founder, but God forbid you'll be a customer. I don't like people being a customer, because when you are a customer, you give more to the company. So why don't you be a reseller so the company can give you something back? But I know hundreds of millions, even billions, there will be customers. That is the truth. We cannot deny it. There will be customers. And they will be the one to put money. But the truth is, they will be getting good value for their money. So they will never regret it, because if we provide them value, they will not even notice their customers. Say, my goodness, the way I love OConnect, I'm glued to OConnect. I don't care if I'm a customer. The way I'm glued to ONET, the way I'm glued to to ODEX, staff. There are companies that they have the budget. So they are not there to make money. They just want to provide me value, and I'll buy it. I'll pay how much you want. We will target, OnPassive will target all of those people. We will target the rich, the poor, everybody. And those who are really struggling, they will find a place in OnPassive. What I always end by saying, OnPassive is the hope for the hopeless, those who have already lost hope. It is the voice for the voiceless. It is something that will bring peace, enough peace on this planet Earth, where people will look at it and say, oh God, thank you for OnPassive. We'll be singing the hymns of OnPassive every day. As I always end by saying, OnPassive is about to write her own story. So let us ready to read the OnPassive story, which will be, really spread like wildfire across the globe. So we are in it to win it. I'll give it over to Auntie Lynn. Take it from me.
All right. Well, we had a really good webinar. Show. I guess we can call it a live. Lots of activity in the chat. You can see me clicking on many comments, and I never did really catch up, but I tried. We're about maybe 6 minutes behind. So if I didn't catch your comments, it's because we couldn't quite get to them. But know that we do appreciate what you have to say, and we do value what you have to say. There are some questions that we could probably bring up at another time when we have another session, which will be every Tuesday and Thursday. But time is limited, and there's a lot to say about OnPassive. But we're glad you're here, and keep coming back for more. The link is always posted in the back office. We recommend that let me go back there, we recommend that you like, subscribe, and click the bell icon. Whatever channel you are on currently, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. And know that we have our show every Tuesday and Thursday, usually at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, if Mr. Mufara has a corporate webinar at 3 p.m., we will just shift our time to be 1 hour earlier at 2 p.m., and we will indicate so in the back office, so you will not miss anything. here are some questions that we might want to consider covering in the future. Someone asked about the hybrid, a little bit more questions about the hybrid. We could probably discuss data centers a bit more in the future. There seems to be some questions about data centers. As you can see, Jean Kenmon said, hello, OTEX. Can you please share with us the benefits of having our own data centers? Certainly, enlighten it will clarify some minds. So see, there's a lot of curiosity among the people here today. Of course, we did run out of time, but be sure to let us know if you can contact myself, Oliver, Collins, Bob, Vincent. Feel free to give suggestions or tell us what you want to know, and we will incorporate that into our show. All righty. So thank you again, everyone. We had close to 200 people, although we have more. We have 265 people currently on this show. That's amazing. This is a brand new show. We started, what, was it a month ago? Collins and Oliver, about a month
Yep.
ago. So
Yes.
I think 260 is a testament that's saying there is a need for a show like this. So we will continue to provide value to you and excitement and inspiration. So thank you again, and we hope to see you next week, Tuesday at 3 p.m. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.